Okay, as of now we seen. Okay, so restatement level we seen, like inland declarations level we seen. Okay, so now we'll go for the conditions level. Okay, so conditions in filling in normal variables level and miss if conditions we have case switch like that we have a couple of conditions. Okay, so with the conditions how we can do. After that select query level we can do the conditions again. Okay, so that also we'll try to cover. Okay, let's start. Yeah, conditions depending on for its condition fill the variables. So first I will check the old syntax, then we'll go for the new syntax. Okay, so let me, yeah, I don't want to all this part. Let me take it previous one, type declarations which we are done. So this one. Okay, so type declaration is common, select query is common. Okay, so fetching logic, everything. So here, when it is a land one, okay, but suppose land one is IN, so it is a key, right? Land key. So if I want to give the full description at here, okay, so if I'm going to check with the work area, KN1 hyphen land one equal to, if it is a IN, okay, then I want to give the full description. So I'm going to declare one more variable, INDIA. Okay, so else if it is a like a D German, else if D, then I want to fill with the uh yeah, Germany something. If it is else case, if it is US, then USA or United States. I'll just use USA, then NF. Okay, so let me declare this variable. So LB underscore land type. Okay, just I'm taking care 15. Okay, so let me print it output level also land. Okay, so now what happens? So it is going to check the condition. Okay, if it is in any of these three countries, then it is going to fill with this description. Okay, otherwise I'm going to skip it, whatever. Okay, country key is there, that is going to print. Okay, let me check up to 10. First 10, what are the records are there? DE is there, India is there, US is there. Okay, so three countries are there. So I'm just going further. So if condition, I'm checking land one. So it is the DE, then it is going to description get the, okay, so Germany. Okay, so like that. Okay, so keep on doing this. Okay, if it is India, then India it comes. If it is US, USA it comes. Okay, anyway, let me execute. Okay, so here I'm getting the description based on this country. Okay, so similar thing. I would like to implement in new syntax level. Okay, so how we can implement? Let me go copy the same code. Okay, so here instead of if conditions, we can use the case condition keywords like okay. So let me enter it here. So whatever variable we have. So when it is come to the if we are not declare, then we directly we can declare it here itself. Okay, so let me do one thing. I will delete entire this. Even this internal table also we can remove it. Everything I'm deleting. So here we can give the at the rate data brackets. So internal table got declared and work area I'm declaring. Okay, so here variable I'm just okay inside loop also we can do the declarations equal to so condition. So this is the keyword which we have conditions. Condition means it is going to check okay whether it is okay India or different. So when we use this, it contains multiple records. Okay, so I'm just giving condition w- open brackets and close brackets. Okay, here when okay when so what is our key field name? So that field name we have to specify it here. Okay, equal to India. Okay, then okay. So what we need to print? So that we have to print it and India. Okay. So again, when I'm just taking, okay, when, so next condition, DE, then Germany. When, same thing. Okay, so if it is a US, then USA. Okay, so once it is completed, we can close the bracket. Okay, so like this, we can, okay, so instead of this if conditions, okay, what happens? This is the performance issue. There is a multiple if else conditions are there. Everywhere it is first it is going to stop and check it here. Then it is going to fail. Then again it goes to it here. Like that, how many conditions are there? That many places it go and check. If it is satisfied, then only it go inside. Otherwise, it goes to else case and all. So it is taking time performance issue. Okay. So when it is come to this type of condition, so it's right, it is go to exact either DE or EN like India or US. Exactly right, it goes to single step, it goes to that specific one and get the record. Okay, so like in such a way, so it is increase the lot of performance. Okay, so let's go further. So I'm just save check and activate. So errors are there. Let me check. Comma I'm not given. So this is the confusion always because when we are working on old syntax and new syntax, like minor changes, right? So we need to adjust. Okay, so this is the new syntax. Activate one more time. Okay, let me show you in debug mode. Execute. Okay, so I'm just going inside. Okay, see, first it came at, okay, so this is the one, okay, so I'm pressing F5. So in this case, okay, you want to detail level, you want to debug also. This is the one. debugging techniques in new system level. This is we don't have this one in old system. Okay, in new system we have step size. Okay, if you want to go in detail of this type of syntax level, you want to debug, then you can click on it. Okay, then it goes to line by line. Okay, see it is highlighted. Okay, so at here it is highlighted. Now cursor at here. Okay, and press F5, then it is moved to DE. Okay, so line by line it went. Okay, then it is getting this one. Okay, then it is got filled. Okay, yeah, Germany, India, first it is length is declared automatically with this length, 5 characters. Better we can give the highest description, what is the length is that one, then it is allocated that length. Okay, let me press F8. So Germany got truncated. What I will do, this part I will give top because it is inline declaration. So then length, it is going to prefer first which is allocated. So that length. Okay, so let me execute now. Continue. Okay, so okay, full description came. Okay, so then we can go further. Okay, so this is about the conditions, how we can place it instead of if condition. Okay, so this is the normal condition. Okay, then we have a another case and end case next. Okay, so by using case and end case, how we can fill it. Okay, let me take a old syntax first, then I will go for the new syntax. Okay, so let me go. So case and end case, old syntax. Okay, so old syntax we need to declare type KN1. So I will take it full fields. Select start from KN1. Okay, then inline declarations we can remove it here. Okay, so okay, same thing like a previous how we. Okay, so what I will do, or else I will take it as a new syntax only. Means old syntax is if conditions only. So whatever we implemented with the condition, so now I would like to implement with the case. Okay, so I will make it a new syntax only. I will keep it as it is like old. Yeah, select query also I will keep it the same. And here instead of condition, I will change it to case and then case. Okay, so let me comment this or delete it. Case. Okay, so ls underscore kn1 hyphen land1. It is the old syntax only. Let me keep it. If I give like this is the old. And if it is in, okay, then we need to give something. If it is de, if it is when. Okay, this is the normal syntax. Yes. Okay, then here we need to fill the variable. Okay, what I will do, let me go up. We need to declare this variable also. Okay, this is the old syntax. I want this variable. So here I'm just giving with the India. This is the another way to fill the variable sender. Miss by using the case. Okay, so this is the old style. Instead of if condition, this is the best one. Okay, so case and case. I will show you how it is best. Okay, so I place the breakpoint at here, execute. When it is come to the if condition, what happens? Based on this country, see, directly it went to DE. So it not went to India or US like that, right? So directly which what is the current country key, so exactly it went inside. Okay, when it is come to the if condition, what happens? So first it is going to first check this condition. If it is failed, then it goes to this. So this time is covering right now. So for suppose five are there, then what happened? Fifth one is the correct one. So it is check first four. It takes a lot of time, right? So instead of that, so better always go to this case. Even if you are using like old syntax, then you can use the case and end case. So this is the best performance. Okay, so I will remove it now. Execute. Okay, so this is the old syntax by using the case and end case. Okay, so same thing when it is come to the new syntax, how we can use. Okay, let me comment. Okay, so I will copy this new syntax one. Case and end case. Okay, new syntax. Yeah. So coming to this and remove this. Okay. So here data as usual, like we can declare the variable LV underscore land1 equal to. So switch we have. Okay. Switch one is the one of the conditions. Open bracket and close bracket to stop. Okay. In between this, so ls underscore kn1 hyphen land1. Okay. So when, okay, so switch, if it is a LAN one, then when either it is IN or DE, okay, then we have to give this Germany. Okay, becomes easy. When condition and switch conditions. Okay, so previous directory condition we given. So there how it is. Same similar way. Okay, so not much difference. Just I use the conditioner here. So here what I'm doing, each cases when I'm just checking and equal to. So now what I given. So this variable I given first, and then when DE, okay, then Germany. When IN, then India. Okay, such a way I'm just. So this way also we can give it. So this is another best way. Okay, so yes. Okay, fine. So now we are done. We are printing at output level. Okay. So lines of code is less and more best performance. Okay. You want to check? Then let me activate breakpoint. Old breakpoint gone. Anyway, let execute. Okay, so yeah, if it is a DE, then it goes Germany. Okay, thing is same, but the way of implementing the conditions are different. Okay, so now India. Okay, then last is US. So you can use the step size. Okay, you want to debug with very detailed level. Okay, then okay, see now when this is got triggered. Okay, so which is highlighted, automatically highlighted where the cursor got placed. So like that. Okay, fine. Then I'm executing. Okay, so what happened to USA? I'm not given a restaurer field, but okay. Yeah, it is not satisfied because I given USA. It should be US. Okay, there here condition got failed and that is not printed. But anyway, so this is the way we can do. Okay, so next is okay. So move corresponding from one internal table to another internal table. Okay, but suppose let me comment it. Okay, so let me okay, old syntax I'm just taking. So I'm giving the same piece of code and different variations. Don't be confused. Okay, move corresponding fields. So this is also a little bit important one. Okay, so generally, but suppose let me create one more internal table. So I just make it cust. Okay, so I'm fetching the data from K1 table and filling into this internal table. Now I want to move into, let me remove this. Now conditions we are done. Okay, so I want to move into another internal table. Okay, so it may be contains few more okay fields or it may be a same or else let me take one more types declarations. Okay, so here I just make it cust. Generally move corresponding when we use it is a drawback one basically, but what cases we do like most of fields are common and few fields are little bit different. If it is both are same, but suppose let me give the above level this one. Okay, so but suppose one internal table to another internal table if you want to move. Okay, that means this here I have a data. From this, I want to move to this internal table. Both structures are same, for suppose. Okay, then you can declare like this. Okay, directly you can move like this. Okay, so now what? Let me give like. Okay, so this is normal above code only. Okay, don't think it's a new. Okay, but suppose some cases we required because we should not change the because inside of loop I'm manipulating something. Okay, so some data I'm changing. Okay, based on the conditions and all. So in that case, original internal table data we keep it as it is, and the new internal table we have to take separately with the same structure, and then we have to move to this. Okay, then this we are going to use in our loop level. Okay, so then what happens? Then original internal table contains data is the same only. Whatever we are move into another internal table, that data we are going to do some manipulations. Okay, then there is no disturbance or damage at actual data level. Okay, so such a cases we like a type we can use the same type and then we can use like this. Okay, some cases okay types also different. Okay, so types is like a few more fields it may be added or removed. Okay, in such a cases So let me give the street type st or et street underscore gp. Okay, OT01 type OT01. Okay, but suppose here first structures I have only three, and second structure it contains around five. Okay, these two fields are not existed in second structure. Okay, then when I'm fetching these three columns, okay, so then it is filled into this internal table. From here to when we move this from here to here, okay, let me do one thing. I will keep it old structure right here. Let me show the syntax. Okay, so GP is not there. Street. Let me go to the table. It is a good one to know about this. Okay, street. STRAS, sorry. Okay, no syntax error. So now it is got activated. Let me show you in debug mode. Interesting one. So, okay, so now what happened? Cust also the same type. Okay, first structure and second structure both are same. In that case, either we can use the move corresponding from internal table to this internal table. That way we can do. Okay. Or else, let me give that also. Move corresponding LT underscore KN1 to LT underscore cost. Either we can use this one or else see this one. So this is the little bit drawback one. Why it is like if from this internal table, KN1 internal table, when it is moving to cust internal table, it is going to check the field name. Okay, both field names are matching, then only it is going to push the data. Okay, so when it is come to this type of syntax, okay, so it is doesn't matter what is the field name, how many it is try to push it exactly same data replicated into cust internal table. So it is doesn't matter like which field name it is, or it is matching or not, length is same or not, it doesn't matter at here. Okay, so that's the reason Mook corresponding is the drawback one. Like it is time taken performance wise, it is going to take some time. Okay, but it is going to place exactly. Okay, when it is length is different or different field is different. Okay, differences are there, so that structure in such a cases this is the best one, because if you use this one, if it is not match it, then data truncation will happens, or if it is a quantity or currency relevant fields are there, then it goes to dump. Okay, so in this case it goes to dump if it is not the same structure. Okay, when it is a same structure, then this syntax is good. Okay, best performance, best performance. Okay, so this is different structure, means I'm just giving at what cases we have to use which one. Okay, if it is a different structure, then this is the best. Okay, so it is not a performance but best syntax to avoid the dumps and all. Okay, so we have to remember, so based on that we have to use this. Okay, so fine. So now I'm using this. Okay, let me check the syntax. There is no errors. Okay, then what happens? It is going to fill. Let me show you in a debugging mode how it is getting filled. Then we can see. So I'm just going further, execute. Okay, so here I have a 10 records. Okay, so here I don't have. Okay, so but the structure is the same. Okay, so then I'm just press F5. Then what happened? Immediately how many records are there? Everything it is pushing into this structure. Okay, then printing this data. Okay, so this is about the normal structure. So when it is come to the move corresponding, also same behavior. Okay, okay, now let me activate it. So same thing we can implement in a new syntax. Okay, so let me, okay, so activate it. So place this. Okay, so this is the old syntax only. As of now, we are doing execute. Okay, same behavior. There is no difference. Okay, in one table we have a, okay, 10 records. Then it is moved to first internal table. Okay, all the data. But backend it takes process checking the field names and all. Okay, now if it is a different structure, but suppose I'm changing the structure name at here. Okay, okay, now let me uncomment this. What it is going to happen. So let me show you. As of now, this is old syntax only. Okay, so okay, so but suppose I'm just change it to these fields jumbled. Okay, so I just make it as jumbled. Okay, so let me show you this syntax also. It is a good practice. Okay, so but maybe feel like a time kill, but good to know. Okay, so this is my KN1 table, and now this is my cast. Okay, because now I change the structure name. Okay, so here I have a around 5 to 6 fields are there. 5 fields are there. First, customer number, name, street. Generally, KN1 table how it is. So Kunnar, land one, name. Okay. So now it everything got jumbled. Okay, when I'm trying to push directly, it is not going to check the field names. Okay, directly it is going to push it. Okay, let me show you that. See at here. So you got country and okay, so again it is got filled with the name. This is the like a first it is got print with the country, fill with the country. Then again it is going to fill with the uh, name. So this is the name and this is the country. Okay, so it is not filled with the street level. Okay, that means when pushing the data from one internal table to another internal table, we are it is not checking any field names. Okay, simply it is trying to push it and finally it is got pushed with this data. Okay, so that is not the correct. So let me execute. Okay, now we can go back again. Okay, so now I'm just going for the move corresponding. Okay, let me activate it. Now let me check with this. Maybe in real time we'll get this type of issues. In that case, how we can move, we can see. Okay, so here K11 table, Kunnar, land one, name one is there. Okay, I'm just going for the cust. See, Kunnar, name one, it is got fill the name, and country level, it is got fill with the country. Even it is different positions. Okay, fields are in different positions. Still, it is doesn't matter. Okay, move corresponding fields, it is going to check the field name. If that field name is matched, then data is filling. Now you got a clarity why it is drawback more corresponding. So if it is the same structure, then blindly we can go for this normal one. If it is a different structure, then move corresponding we have to choose it. Otherwise, what happen? Data get conflict at here, like not a conflict, it is a mismatch. Okay, so it is going to mismatch it, not properly placed when we are using this type of syntax. In such a cases, we have to go for the move corresponding fields. Okay, so this is the word we have to take care. Okay, Now we can execute. Okay, something truncated. It is not properly filled. Okay, anyway, but this is the okay. Okay, let me check why it is. So here I have a data. Okay, so yeah, correct only, I think. I got missed it, I think. Land one. Oh, structure is different, right? This work area structure is different at here. So that is the problem. Okay, so it is when we am filling into work area, it is not properly placing. Okay, so it is placing first is the kunnar, and next is instead of name one, land one it is filling because my structure is with the second column is land one. Okay, so this structure land one is there. Okay, because of that, first from name length, first three characters it is truncated and fill into land one, and remaining text it is filled with the name one. Okay, so because of structure change, we can change our structure, or else we can give like this. Here also we can change structure name, then it comes correctly. We have to use the same structure, right? Otherwise it gives a problem. Now it comes properly. Okay, fine. So when it is come to the new syntax for this one, or suppose, okay, so this is the old syntax, old. When it is come to the new syntax, so this is drawback at here, new syntax. Okay, so corresponding fields of is a drawback, right? So now we can use like lt underscore cust equal to corresponding. Okay, then we can give the hash symbol, open and close brackets, and lt underscore kn1. Okay, so like this we can give. This is the new syntax. Okay, so to give the best performance again at here and execute. Okay, even if it is a different structure, it doesn't matter. Still, it is go and fill the correct columns. Okay, see, it is going to place into correct columns. So MOOC corresponding same syntax we are using in new syntax level like this. Okay. So this is about the MOOC corresponding fields. Okay. So last 1 minute, please join again. We'll continue another 15 minutes. Okay. There is a few more important syntax are there. We'll cover. Okay. So I'm ending now. Please join again. We'll continue.